Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. We're here for a couple of days and we're going to make a short video and just show you a few of the things the city has to offer. I think this counts as both of our first real times in Canada, right?
Yes.
And when in Canada, you gotta come to Timmy's. Vancouver is a pretty nice city. I'd kind of liken it to Seattle or maybe even parts of San Francisco. It's got a lot of like retro looking 80s style buildings and architecture. They famously had the big World's Fair Expo 86 that Death Cab for Cutie wrote a song about, and the monorail from which is now at Alton Towers in Great Britain.
And the Vancouver Winter Olympics in 2010.
Yeah, so they've had a lot of big events here, which probably explains a lot of the cool like buildings and infrastructure for a relatively small city, I guess, in some ways. And also some older architecture. It's kind of like Gothic, like something you'd find in New York City, I guess. Down at the port here in Vancouver, the cruise ship Disney Wonder is docked. And if we hang out here long enough, we'll be able to hear its horns. Melissa's going to do an impression of that right now. Perfect. Yeah,
it's intentional.
Slightly tone deaf craft, but it's very beautiful. She is. Vancouver also has a lot of history, and we've come to a bit of an older part of the town now called Gastown. Gastown was apparently named after a guy affectionately known as Gassy Jack, who would wax lyrical with stories about stuff, and so they named this place after him. And of course it wouldn't be a Peanut Turner vlog if we didn't have some filming locations, and one of my very first ever childhood movie obsessions that I would rent on VHS from the video store over and over again, the NeverEnding Story, was shot down here. Different lenses, so it's not quite going to line up, but right at the start of the movie, Bastien comes around this corner and is confronted by the bullies. Now there's this big tree blocking the view, but what you can see in the movie is the guy up on a ladder fixing the steam clock right here, and then in the background, kind of just past this big tree that has appeared, you can see definitely the corner of this building looming in the background. If you're following along at home, there's the steam clock that we just saw off in the distance. Up the street that was in the background of the last shot, you'll see this big building, and across from it is an alleyway affectionately known as Blood Alley. And this was the alley that Bastien got chased down by the school kids and ended up hiding in a dumpster, much like one of these right here. It also features later on in the movie when he turns the tables on his bullies and flies after them on the back of Falcor, the luck dragon. And in fact, he flies right over the top of this building with the fake Space Needle in the background, and then ends up flying right down this alley right here. A lot of the doorways in shot that the bullies run past are still visible right here, and the building in the background. The alley that he flies down and the parking garages look kind of different now. There's a few more like painted bridges over the top, but yeah, it's exactly the same. Gastown is also famous for this steam-powered clock. I think it like goes off with a little whistle sound every 15 minutes or something. Maybe we'll hear it. seems pretty popular. Vancouver has a lookout tower, which we are affectionately calling the Fake's Needle, and it's a pretty good point of reference over the town. Reminds me of home. We've come to Japadog to answer the question, what is a Japadog? That's cool. Let's take a look. Ah, that's a Japadog, okay. So we're looking at a Wagyu beef hot dog with seaweed, Japanese mayo, teriyaki sauce, and onions. What do you think? That's a thumbs up. That's a good hot dog. I will unashamedly eat a hot dog anytime, day or night. And this one is a really good, just the dog itself is really good. The sausage, the wiener, the brat, the snag, the banger. We've come up to Cypress Mountain Resort. We're gonna ride Canada's longest mountain roller coaster.
I'm out of breath.
It says 1.7 kilometers, which in American money,
I don't know, I think it's like
about a mile. Okay, well, that's pretty impressive. Let's get on up there. They look like they're having fun.
It's kind of scary.
Yeah, but in a fun way. We're doing it!
We're going up a mountain.
Woo! It's so peaceful up here.
Yeah.
And there's the coaster track right down there. Oh, welcome back, rider. What was that horror movie where the obnoxious teens got stuck on the chairlift overnight and they end up like, well, I won't spoil it for you, but it's a good one. Sure is some beautiful scenery up here. Woo! Hey, thanks. And here we are. And that's where we're going.
Come on down. Do you want a cushion? All right. Is this also your
First time.
I'll just pull back. Is that easy?
Okay,
And
fantastic.
arms and legs inside.
Sure, thank you. All right, babe, here we go. Waiting for that green light from Melissa. And there she goes. Woohoo! Good luck, babe. And punch it.
Oh, have fun.
There we go. Woohoo! Oh yeah, some good speed going here. Let's see how bad the corners are. Whoa! Might get thrown out, especially with my weight. But this is fun. I like this a lot. They're saying to brake. Oh, we don't need no stinking brakes. Oh, woohoo! It's like a ski jump. Here we go. Into a drop. There's some good drops here. Oh, bunny hills. Oh, woohoo! That's awesome. Whoa! All right, into the trees element. Whoa! Woohoo! And smile for the video. Woo! Oh yeah, tight corners. Whoa! Whoa! Woohoo! Whoa! Full throttle. I nearly caught Melissa up. This is awesome. We're nearly down. Hello! Alright. Coming into the brakes. Woohoo! How was that, babe? Yeah! That was a lot of fun. I would definitely recommend that. Keep good speed up. A lot of fun. Wow, into the brake run. Welcome back, riders. What did you think?
It was a blast, yeah. It was a different kind of experience. I've never ridden a ride like that before.
Oh, totally. What great scenery, huh?
Yeah.
Definitely a few bits where they kind of encouraged you to brake, but you didn't have to, which is always the sign of a good, and accelerate. It's always the sign of a good mountain type coaster to me. They built it pretty well. I like the drops especially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of the corners felt kind of like a Matterhorn.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good likeness actually. It was definitely like you were being hurled out of your seat on some of the corners, but that was such a great feeling as long as you trust your seatbelt. Amazing. What a great one. Woohoo!
Good eye.
Great picture. Amazing. It's a good one.
Nice.
Next stop, Grouse Mountain. And we're going up yet another form of transportation up to the top of this mountain. This cable car has something we've never seen before, which is you can actually book a ticket to ride on top of the cable car, like a freaking James Bond villain or something.
I forget how much it was. Do you remember?
I think it was maybe like $30 extra.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah. Now the people are exiting the cable car, as is tradition. And we are entering the other side of the cable car, as is tradition. It's toasty. And away we go.
Each chalet today is going to take about 6 minutes. So we final birds in motion demonstration. And then you can watch some of the fastest birds of prey fly before your very eyes. Our Peaks chairlift is also open until 7 p.m. today. If you want to go even higher on top of the mountain. It's about a 15-minute ride to the very peak of Grouse Mountain, located just next to the Grizzly Bears house. A large body of water coming into view below, so the tram's right here.
That's pretty cool. Are those fans?
That's very cool. No, just parasailers. Well, we're at the top of Grouse Mountain. Almost. And there's like a nice lodge with a documentary theater and some other fun stuff. We're gonna go see some grizzly bears that live up here.
Alrighty, and 3, 2, oh no! Go!
Would you do that?
Oh yeah.
Totally. But not today.
Is this the one zip you think, or is it
I
like?
think there's a few. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's look out for some grizzlies. They're in here somewhere. Melissa is tracking them. We learned in the little documentary film that this place adopted 2 cubs who were orphaned, and now they're using them to learn more about bears and built them a nice little habitat in here. So hopefully we can spot them. She sees them. There's one right there. Wow. He's a lot bigger than he was in the documentary. Whew.
Oh, here's a little bit here if you want.
What do you think, Melissa?
Well,
Better than Northwest Trek?
oh, 2 of them.
Oh, where did he come from? It's like a big furry tractor.
What I was gonna say is, one time I did, I don't know what it's called, but it's like hardcore hiking and camping where you like backpacking, you know?
Yeah.
And we were up in the old big mountain somewhere.
Okay.
Across from like probably just as far as this fence is. We saw 2 grizzlies.
Wow.
Right near our campsite. It was kind of scary.
I bet.
They came in our campsite at night.
Oh man. Yeah, I love these guys and I'm fascinated by them, but I think I would be a little concerned to meet one in the wild. Obviously, the thing is, we don't really have bears in England, at least not anymore. So we don't have that built-in stigma about bears being scary that Americans seem to.
I mean, we're like, it's less, at least anybody who knows anything, it's less like lions or something. Because
Yeah.
they won't actively try to pursue you and kill
Sure,
you.
yeah, not like a mountain lion or something.
Yeah. Just if you get in there.
Wow. Beautiful. Perfect. Well, we just can't get enough chairlifts today, so we're gonna go all the way up to the peak up there.
Chairlift number 3. Well, if you count the
Yeah.
gondola.
Wow, another day, another chairlift. Same day,
Same day,
different chairlift.
Lots of pine cones.
This one's pretty far down, actually. Well, we made it up the chairlift, and here is our reward. What a view. Whew. It's all the container ships in the bay. And that looks like Stanley Park. And then the city.
Look how it fits.
I know, I just noticed. You can see the port there where we saw the Disney cruise liner this morning is now empty. And I think it's that one out there, just heading out to sea. Hey pal, nice mountain. Well, time to head back down to base camp. Well, that was a fun day up the mountain. Time to be heading back. Hey, thanks very much for watching our video. Subscribe to the channel and stick around for more videos from Vancouver.